Well, here I am on my hike up here in the mountains north of Las Vegas.
Every disappearance leaves behind fragments, a last message, a final location, a detail that doesn't quite fit. In 2014, a Nevada hiker named Kenny Veach described a cave shaped like a perfect letter M. He said that when he approached it, his body began to vibrate.
And I'm looking for a cave that I found, and I didn't have a sidearm when I was here before, and something about that cave just spooked me. Out of all the caves I've ever gone in, this one just made my body vibrate. The closer I got to it, the crazier my body felt, and I was like, all right, I'm not going to go in there right now, but I'm coming back someday.
Not from fear, not from cold, but from something he couldn't explain. He wrote that the feeling terrified him, so he left. Days later, he went back to find it again. He never returned.
And I talked to some people on YouTube, and I told them, hey, I'm coming out here, you know, because they kind of called my hand on it. So I don't know if there's going to be anything to it, but it might be interesting.
In this video, we're going to follow the comment that started it all, the footage he left behind, the search that found almost nothing, and the theories that still divide people more than a decade later. This is the Vanishing Archive, Entry 001. In November 2014, a man named Kenny Veach left a comment under a YouTube video about exploring abandoned mines in Nevada. In that comment, he described something strange. He said that during one of his hikes, he had come across a cave shaped like a perfect capital M. Not almost, not roughly, perfect.
Hopefully I'll find it. It's shaped like a big M. It's a big cave that looks just like a gigantic M, and it's about as tall as I am and kind of narrow, and it's stuck on the side of a mountain, so I hope I can find it again.
He wrote that when he stood near the entrance, his body began to vibrate. Not the ground, not the air, his body. He said the feeling was sudden, intense, and terrifying, so he did what most people would do. He left. At first, the comment didn't attract much attention, but eventually someone replied. They challenged him. They asked for proof. They said if the cave was real, he should go back and film it.
There's actually caves all over the place up here. It's a really cool place. If you want to come spelunking, this is the place to come spelunking, man.
True to his word, Kenny Veach went back. He brought a camera. He filmed the hike. The footage still exists. It shows him walking through the Nevada desert. Rocky terrain, dry air, open sky. Nothing unusual at first. He moves steadily, comfortably. This wasn't someone panicking. This was someone searching. Throughout the video, he looks for the cave. He scans cliffs, examines rock formations, points out possible openings.
This is an old mine, and there's a hole here that just goes way down.
But there's something noticeable. He doesn't seem excited. He doesn't seem eager. If anything, he seems focused, careful, almost cautious. At one point, he says he's not sure he'll be able to find it again. The desert is vast. Rock formations repeat. Landmarks blur together. What seems obvious one day can disappear the next. And that's important, because in the entire video, he never finds the M-shaped cave. Not clearly, not definitively. No perfect M, no visible vibration, no dramatic moment. Just hours of searching. After uploading the footage, Kenny continued interacting in the comments. Some viewers believed him, others didn't. Some accused him of exaggerating, others encouraged him to keep looking. And then, he announced he was going back out again, this time alone. He left for the desert once more, but this time, he did not return. When Kenny Veach failed to return, concern quickly turned into action. He had told people he was heading back into the desert, and then he stopped responding. Authorities were notified. Search teams were deployed to the area near where his previous hike had been filmed. Helicopters scanned the terrain from above. Volunteers combed through rocky slopes and dry washes below. The Nevada desert is not gentle. It is steep in places, unstable,
filled with abandoned mine shafts, sudden drop-offs, and loose rock. If someone falls there, it doesn't take much to disappear. Search crews focused on the region believed to be near his last known hiking route. They looked for signs of a fall, signs of injury, any trace of equipment. But the terrain is vast, and repetitive similar rock formations, endless ridges, hidden crevices. Days passed. No confirmed cave shaped like an M was found. No campsite, no clear trail. Eventually, something was discovered. Kenny's cell phone. It was located near an old mine shaft, but there was no definitive evidence of what had happened. No body was recovered. No confirmed accident site was established. And without physical proof, the case stalled. The desert kept its answer. With no body, no confirmed fall site, and no cave located, theories filled the silence. The first is the simplest: an accident. The Nevada desert is dangerous: loose rock, hidden shafts, sudden drops. It's entirely possible Kenny slipped, fell into an unmarked mine, or became trapped somewhere rescuers never searched. In terrain like that, even experienced hikers can vanish. The second theory is psychological. Some suggest the M cave never existed, that the vibration he described may have been anxiety or imagination amplified by isolation. The desert can distort perception: heat, silence, endless repetition of landscape. What feels profound in the moment can fade later. Perhaps he went back searching for something that wasn't there, and something went wrong. Then there's the hoax theory. Some believe the story was exaggerated for attention, that the cave description was fiction. But this theory struggles with one fact: if this was a stunt, it had no payoff, no dramatic reveal, no follow-up video, no exposure gained, just disappearance. And then there is the detail people return to: the vibration. He didn't describe fear, he described a physical reaction, his body reacting before his mind understood why. Some interpret it as instinct, a subconscious warning. Others interpret it as something strange, something environmental, or something unexplained. The truth is, none of these theories can be confirmed, because without evidence, every explanation remains incomplete. Long before hiking videos and comment sections, the Nevada desert carried its own stories. Stories of abandoned mines that seemed to appear and disappear, of strange acoustics inside certain rock formations, of places where sound behaves differently, and where isolation plays tricks on the body. The desert is quiet in a way most people never experience. No traffic, no wind through trees, just open space. And sometimes, in that kind of silence, your own pulse can feel unfamiliar. The desert hasn't changed. The rock formations are still there. The abandoned mines are still there. And somewhere out there, if it exists, there may be a cave shaped like a perfect capital M, or maybe there never was. Without evidence, the story remains suspended between explanation and speculation. An accident is possible. A misstep is plausible. A simple, tragic outcome may be the answer. But until something is found, the M cave remains exactly what it began as: a comment and a disappearance. This has been the Vanishing Archive, Entry 001.